Hello, and welcome to episode 38, Gangsta's Paradise. We have our number one gangster from Ohio this evening, Buckeye Britt.
Hello, my friends.
You are looking absolutely gorgeous this evening.
Thank you.
And I am riding dirty in Williston, North Dakota. So we got that hotel by the hour behind me. And our host for this evening is the lovely Mizz El Paso.
Buenos dias, buenas noches.
And Ms. El Paso, before we get started this evening, there's a little something gangster that's going on Friday night. I know normally we save this for the end of the show of what's happening this weekend, but considering I'm wearing red lipstick, my hair is big, bold, and beautiful, and Brittany's is as well. Why don't you go ahead and tell the audience what is happening?
This Friday, us three plus a couple other ladies will be taking a pole class with Miss Erica. I'm not going to say her last name, but with Miss Erica, who is a professional dancer. And after, we will go to Elena's house to watch the first episode of the second season of P-Valley. And it's actually, yeah.
Valley is back, ladies and gentlemen, on Stars. And I must say, I did not have access to Stars until Ms. El Paso showed me the show of my dreams, P-Valley.
I like how it's your least favorite word in the whole wide world and like now one of your favorite shows.
Well, the show is not called my least favorite word. The show is called P-Valley.
I know. I know. They say it a lot.
If you've never seen the show is a hybrid between the Players Club and Hustle and Flow. And it's pretty amazing.
It's so amazing. KD is online. Thank you for joining us, Kim. You would love to be in Houston Friday night. You would absolutely love to be in Houston Friday night.
If you can, come down.
Please come down if you can. You can stay at my house, you know. So, anyway, okay. I just didn't want us to forget that because this is going to be an epic Friday night, and I cannot wait for that.
I know I haven't seen you guys in forever either.
Yes, exactly. So it's gonna be a good reunion for the three of us. Make sure you log on to Dresses and Salted Pretzels Instagram page because there is going to be some doozies on that live feed.
It'll be fun.
Pretty wild. It's gonna be pretty wild.
And everybody knows I'm clearly the best dancer out of everyone. So I think that my routine by the end of the night is just going to be incredible. I'll probably get job offers.
Yeah, and our Instagram followers have missed Brittany content. There has been pretty much zero Brittany content because we have not seen her. She has not been around. And I've had people DMing me asking, why haven't you posted a video of Brittany dancing?
It's coming, baby. It's coming Friday night.
Well, between Brittany's dancing and Elena's high kick and split, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be really crazy. And me twerking on the wall.
She's going to get the body roll in.
Oh, the body roll actually is the best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't do that.
It's going to be awesome. Just make sure you wear your crossbody and flats while you're body rolling.
Oh, that's like my signature stripper move is you have to, like if I was a stripper, I would come out with just the crossbody and flats. And the crossbody, obviously, to pick up my dollars. And the flats, just to be able to run in case I have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Or, whatever. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Okay. What are we all drinking tonight?
Water. I'm just going right to it.
Yeah.
I'm sunburned. I'm tired. I need to hydrate.
I've got nada, but immediately after this, I've got a customer dinner. And I plan on starting with an extra dirty vodka martini. Hopefully they have blue cheese olives. And then most likely moving to wine. However, what I do have in my hotel room that I stole from breakfast this morning is little Jif creamy cups.
Oh my gosh, they have those there for free?
Yeah, these for free. I sold 2. I felt like
I feel like you need to like dump them in your carry-on for the way home.
Well, and I'm gonna get 2 more tomorrow morning. But this is gonna be because this might be my dessert tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
that's your dessert. I can't eat peanut butter like that, and plus I like mine crunchy. I like a crunchy peanut butter.
Okay, that's a debate. Crunchy. We need to poll the audience on that, on Dresses and Salted Pretzels, to see who's a crunchy and who's a creamy.
It's a good new poll. However, I'm a little bit confused by this. We're never going to get to sports today, I have a feeling, and that's okay. Ms. El Paso likes puffy Cheetos, and Buckeye Britt, you and I like crunchy.
I like all Cheetos. I
don't discriminate against the Cheetos, but I prefer the crunchy. And then I tried a new Cheetos not brand, but what would you call that? I don't know. Variety this weekend. And they're flavor balls and they're super spicy. And let me just tell you, one ball's not enough. You got to fit a bunch of balls in your mouth.
Are they like the Utz balls? Like they're
little tiny balls. So you need like a handful of balls.
A whole handful. Okay.
A whole handful of balls. Yeah.
And that might be why I would need my flats if I was a stripper. So never mind. Okay.
I was just gonna say I'm confused that Ms. El Paso likes crunchy versus the smooth, because I feel like smooth peanut butter goes with puffs. Think puffs. And crunchy peanut butter goes with crunchy Cheetos. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna put it on Dresses and Salted Pretzels. I'll actually post that right after the show.
Okay.
We'll do a poll.
All right, well, let's go to Fact Checked Against the Glass. And today we are going to be talking about boxing. Why are we talking about boxing? Because there was a viral video that went out about Romero and his speech. If I could, I would play it right now, but I can't. But it was hilarious. He references the guy's head to just being really big, and it's really hard to not hit it. He pretty much completed his sentences just like I do sometimes on this show. And it was hilarious. But what happened to Romero, Elena?
Oh, no, I just he was like this. Your head's so big. It's so big. Your head's so big. You get knocked out. You get punched every single time because nobody can miss that fat head. I wish he would have called it a fat head. He kept calling it a big head.
He kept saying your head's so big. You're like a T-Rex. You have little arms. It's really hilarious.
Yeah, and people call it the worst trash talking ever. You know, I don't know though. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it.
I found it to be hilarious.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
But then what happened to Romero? He got knocked out this weekend.
Oh, did. What round was that?
So, I don't know what
round 6.
Round 6. Okay, so he went quite a few there before he got KO'd. But so yeah, Brittany, we'll send you the video. I know you don't know what we're talking about.
I don't.
We watched it on repeat over the weekend. And then he did fight, this weekend. So there was that too. But anyway, yeah. So boxing fact check. What y'all got?
All right, I'll go first. So George Foreman, Houston's own, actually made more money from his grills than he did boxing. So I forgot what organization the George Foreman was made out of, but he was paid $138 million just to use his name. And then he was given 40% of profits for each grill that was made. So
40%?
40%. And they said per grill. And at the peak, he was making $4.5 million a month with just by selling those grills. They said he's made over $200 million from selling George Foreman grills.
I had a George Foreman grill in college.
I was going to say, raise up hand. Who has owned a George Foreman grill?
But it wasn't really mine. It was Erica's, and she didn't let me use it.
What? Oh, Erica, she didn't let you.
Why is she so mean like that?
Gemini twin came out.
She's not, to tell you the truth, she's like the nicest person now. But yeah, no, back in the day, Back in the day, she was mean. She was like, do not use my George Foreman grill. And if I find out you did, I'm going to be really pissed because I don't want anybody. She said, I remember she told me specifically, she was like, don't use it because I want it to be clean all the time. That George Foreman grill stayed dirty. It stayed dirty. So I really never wanted to use it anyways.
Robert, do you remember? So Robert Pena, we got Katie Dammit, we got Kim, we got Roberto on the line. I want to know, do you remember that plastic little scraper?
Yes.
For it that had like the 4 prongs or whatever to keep the grill clean.
It was a good grill. It was perfect for college. I mean, really, it's just a cast iron, but with a lid on it. But
there hasn't been a reprise of George Foreman grills.
That's because everybody's using the air fryer now.
Yeah, good point.
George Foreman should have moved over to the air fryer.
Yeah, should have got.
There probably is a George Foreman air fryer.
Could have called the George fryer.
How many added on products went with the George Foreman grill? Did he just have the George Foreman grill? Because I don't remember any George Foreman grill master spatulas, for example.
Yeah, I have no idea. I doubt it.
I don't remember getting those in my Christmas stocking, so. But I wasn't out shopping for them either.
Yeah.
All right, what's yours, Brittany?
So my boxing fact, I'm going to nail it this week because last week was an absolute shit show. I don't know what was happening. Anyways, so boxing was in part of the Olympic Games in 1688 BC. So that's just a really long time ago, and I don't feel like doing math. But Sugar Ray Robinson predicted that he was going to kill his opponent in a fight. And they had like a priest come in and tell him everything was going to be okay. And guess what happened?
What?
He killed him.
No, I was just kidding.
No, he did. So he knocked out Jimmy Doyle, and he ended up dying from that. So he predicted that he was going to kill his opponent, pulled out of the fight. They had a priest come in and tell him all was going to be fine, and then he ended up killing him. That's just some crazy shit.
That is crazy. And was he serious in his words, or was he basically just telling him he has a big head? Like, was it trash talk? Like, I'm going to kill you.
No, he had like a dream that he was going to kill his opponent. And so he was all freaked out about it. And then they had the priest come in, and then he ended up. Isn't that crazy?
That's really crazy.
That is super crazy.
I knew that there had been a death. Like I knew that had happened, but I didn't realize like he dreamt about it and that they had someone come in and say, it was just a dream. It's fine. And then for it to actually happen is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That maybe wins fact check of the season.
Did you also know that boxing gloves were not made for safety reasons? They were actually made and are more dangerous than bare knuckled for more hits to the head.
What?
Boxing gloves are more dangerous than bare knuckles.
Because you can hit harder, or why?
Because it increases the amounts of hits you can do to a head.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Wow.
And I think that you can actually, you can hit harder multiple times. It increases the amount of hits. Yeah. There's a larger surface. That makes sense to me. I didn't know that it wasn't for safety reasons, though.
Nope.
That's interesting.
That's really interesting.
All right. My fact check, I got to go with the GOAT, Muhammad Ali. Mm-hmm. He fought 22 professional heavyweight championships. He's been married 4 times and has 9 children. Mm-hmm. And his youngest daughter, Layla Ali, was an undefeated boxer. She went 24-0. I never realized that she was undefeated.
Yeah.
So I had to go with the GOAT. I also didn't know he was married 4 times with 9 children.
Mm-hmm. I think, doesn't he have a daughter too that was in jail? I feel like I saw her on like a reality show. This Misty, this might be up. You might know.
That's Misty's segment, or Ms. El Paso segment.
Like she was in jail, and then they did like not a scared straight type thing, but they did show about her. I don't know. To be determined. That could be just something I dreamt about too.
I only knew anything about the youngest just because she was a famous boxer as well.
Yeah.
I think. Brittany, I'm wondering if you're thinking of Master P and his daughter.
No.
Because she did have an intervention. No.
No, this was like full on in prison.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if Master P's daughter was, but
rest in peace to Master P's daughter. She just passed away.
Yes. There was a lot of deaths this week that just passed.
Yeah, there was.
All right. Well, let's get to some better news. NBA Finals. I don't even know if that's better because it was, to me, predictable. Too predictable. And how so? Because Draymond, my man, he when the Celtics were leading 3-2, he had predicted to it during an interview that the Celtics were going to move forward, and that's who they were going to play in the finals. Well, Udonis Haslem got really pissed off and was like, "Man, bro, you broke the code." And he was just like, Draymond should have never predicted that the Celtics or anyone was going to go to the finals because it wasn't done yet. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I think Udonis was in La La Land. We all knew that the Heat was not going forward to the finals. At least I don't think so. And I can't wait to hear Eric's what Eric thinks about this. But pretty much Draymond Green responded and said, "Wow, they really watched." He said, "Wow, they really watched. I had to say that, and that motivated them." He said, "I'm getting better at this motivational thing. That's great." I thought that was a good comeback. Celtics game, Celtics against the Warriors, game 1 starts tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time.
So I was trying to remember, we went through and we said our predictions, but it was for the first game, right? Not for who was actually going to take the series. So we failed because we haven't gone back to check who won that first game of this last finals. And now, because I had the Heat winning the first game.
Right.
But I would have taken the Celtics to win
the whole thing.
Well,
so who do you have now, the Celtics or the Warriors?
I've got, oh man, that's tough.
Who you got, Britt, while Elena's thinking about it?
Celtics.
Celtics?
Yeah.
All right.
I had the Celtics beating the Heat.
I'm going to go with the Warriors.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
And of course, I'm going with the Warriors because Draymond plays for the Warriors. And that's my man.
I do hate him, though. I want to punch him in the face. I want to tell him he's got a big head and he looks like T-Rex. His arms aren't short, so there's that.
All right, so there was golf sudden death. I have no idea what sudden death in golf means, but Elena's going to break it down for us, and Brittany is going to comment on this as well.
I've got a little bit different path on what's happening in the golf world because there's been a lot going on recently. Just for everybody that are golf fans, the LPGA U.S. Women's Open is this weekend, June 2nd through the 5th. The purse is $5.5 million for the ladies, so make sure you tune in. I will absolutely be watching the Women's Open. I love the Women's Open. If you know anything about the major tournaments, this is the one that anybody can play in. So it's always fun to see when there's amateurs. And good job, Brittany. Okay. Yeah. But more in regards to like the real OG of the golf world, Jack Nicklaus. He's 82 years old. The man is still in the press. All right. I just want to let you know that Jack Nicklaus' net worth is about $400 million.
Wow.
Well, he was approached by the Saudi Golf League, the Live Golf, LIV Golf, and he was offered an excess of $100 million to be basically what Greg Norman is doing right now as their CEO. This was a huge controversy because he is a huge PGA supporter. And the PGA has come out and said anybody that plays in the Saudi Golf League or the Live Golf League will no longer be able to play in the PGA, right? So he said that he met at them as a courtesy because he does have a golf course in Saudi. And he said, and I quote, "Guys, I have to stay with the PGA Tour. I helped start the PGA Tour.
Yep.
My allegiance is with the PGA Tour," which is true. Like Jack Nicklaus is the PGA. Like that, he's the GOAT. He's the man, right? So we've got 8 events starting at 25 million purse. And the last event is a whopping $50 million purse. And I think the winner gets like 16 million. So they are throwing all of this money to get all of these stars from the PGA to come over and play. My question for all of you on this, now remember, you're already worth $400 million. But would you pass on $100 million payout to keep your allegiance with the business or the podcast or the show that has supported you and you've supported them your entire career?
I'm taking $100 million. Deuces to the PGA.
No,
Thank you.
I'm staying. If I already have $400 million, I'm gonna make more money throughout my lifetime. I don't need 100 million. Plus, there's too much going on with this. You know, like so the PGA is going to suspend players, right, that play in this league. So it's like, you can't sit with us. This is what this is turning into, you know? So it's just, plus I'm not going to travel to Saudi Arabia and go to any golf tournaments. Are you?
Well,
Yes.
so they're not, there's only one, and there's
Yes. You liar.
out of the 8, I think there's only one that's actually in Saudi. They're playing at a lot of Trump's courses. Of course, the Saudis did deal with Trump, and they're playing in Chicago. They're playing in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were playing here. Okay.
Yeah, they're playing in the U.S. A lot of the tournaments are in the U.S.
And Brittany, he's 82 years old. He's gonna die. So
why does he give a shit? Why make that much stress in your life?
Okay, if I can die with $100 million in my coffin, I'm doing it. I need that 100% gold coffin, like the one that nobody can pick up.
He can't even spend $400 million before he dies.
Spend $400 million. But here's the thing. Mine is not out of principle. I'm actually with Brittany. I'm not gonna take the $100 million. Not only because of all of the terrible things that happen, like socially in Saudi, but because I can't stand people or organizations or that just throw money at you. It's not about the game. It's not about just having a lucrative business venture. It's literally the worst. Mizz Paso, imagine the worst person that you know, whether you know them personally or just, politically or actor or whatever, and they offered you $100 million. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. That's why
I'd still take it.
You still take it?
I'd still take it. And on top of that, I think in the society that we're in, money's getting thrown to sports and to athletes more so than ever. It's hard for me to even name 5 athletes that I think are loyal to the team and not to the contract or to the money. It's getting harder and harder for me to name these people.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. I guess the Taurus in me. Loyalty.
Yeah.
Hold on. If you ever start another podcast and we're not on it, I'm going to be like, play that one back.
Loyalty.
Well, ladies.
Oh, here we go.
I got offered $100 million.
Okay, no, we got to stop this because we got Eric coming up real quick.
You guys already know actually, but the people on the comments don't know that there will be a fourth show starting under the Sports Life Talk umbrella.
That is true.
And it will be one of me and zero of you.
This is true.
I'm good for Tuesday nights. Sometimes I might pop in here on a Wednesday. I might even do a Thursday from time to time, but I am committed to a Tuesday night.
Hold on. Well, here's what I can say. You are staying loyal to Sports Life Talk.
That's right, to the brand.
Yes. But if you ever left Sports Life Talk, then I'm gonna be like loyalty, just like Brittany said.
And then I'll be like, oh, Ms. El Paso is 100 million. Here's 2, and then you'll just shut up.
Pretty much. All right. Well, let me go really quickly into celebrity gossip because we have Eric that's about to come on, and I need to hear what I need to do because I haven't done it for the last couple of plays. So, anyways, celebrity gossip. I don't know why, but I guess I can understand it. Waka Flocka got an honorary professor degree from the Bible Institute of America.
Say it again.
An honorary professor. You're playing with me, Papa. Say it again. Honorary professor degree from the Bible Institute of America. And I thought it was a joke when I went back and read the article. Apparently, he and Jesse Jackson were being given these degrees, and I didn't know, was a big activist. He's a big PETA. He's a big PETA activist. He also mental health and some other stuff. So I didn't know Waka Flocka was out here like that. So kudos to him. Congratulations to him. And Jaylen Brown from the Celtics just signed with Donda Sports. That's Kanye's sports, what is it called? Company. Mm-hmm. He just signed with him, which I thought was really interesting. I hope he doesn't I hope that Donda Sports doesn't start some trend where everybody starts wearing sandals to play basketball. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's just, I'm doing it real quick, celebrity gossip, because I want to bring Eric in.
Yeah,
so
good.
Welcome, Eric.
Good sports celebrity gossip. I like those.
Thank you.
Eric, you mowing the lawn?
No, I coached some kids part-time and I was working one out. So I had to leave the gym and walk out.
Good for you. I was like, this is middle-class fancy all over again here.
Oh, no, I'm not. I have a service that mows my lawn. I don't do that shit.
All right, Eric. So was Draymond Green right to say that the Celtics were going to move forward when, was that breaking the code in any way?
I mean, Draymond says a lot of stuff. He was the guy that did Snapchat his junk to somebody that got released on his permanent story. So, I mean, he does some crazy stuff. So it is what it is. I mean, he had a chance, but at the end of the day, Celtics pulled it out. It was pretty cool. I was actually at Game 7. It was pretty cool.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. So one of my good friends does some work for the Heat, so he was able to hook me up.
Nice. Are you going to be at any of the finals?
No. I don't have any friends that work for the Warriors, and I texted the guy from the Celtics. He said fat chance. So is what it is. So is what it is. So.
All right.
If he got it done, I would have been there. But for the game on Thursday, I'm going Tatum under 28.5 points. He's going to have Wiggins guarding him. Wiggins is an elite defender. Warriors have this habit. They did the same thing with Luka, blitzing him. So that means double teaming him. They're going to force Tatum to be a playmaker. So I like Tatum under 28.5 points on Thursday. And then I did the Cincinnati Bengals under 9.5 wins for the last 5 Super Bowl losers. Their total, they've gone under their win total because they had that Super Bowl letdown. The only team that didn't was the Patriots. They lost to the Eagles, and then they won it the following year against the Falcons. And plus, you just kind of look, they have the third toughest schedule going into next year. They lost Larry Ogletree, who was their best run stopper, so I think they're going to be a little weaker defending the run. And CJ Usmanzado is kind of the gel that held the locker room together. So I did under 9.5 wins for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Nice. That's your long bet.
Yeah, that's the long game right there.
And Eric, how did we do last week?
I think we went 1-1. Yeah, we went 1-1. I think the Heat got destroyed. My bad. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens, but they cover
Well,
they
and the
cover
other
they
one,
win
the
straight up
jury-
the next game.
The other one, the jury is still out because we've got to make sure that the Broncos don't make the playoffs. So
Correct. Which they probably won't. So
They
we'll
won't.
be fine. No,
I
we'll
like
be
the
good.
long bets. I
But
don't know. I also like the instant gratification though too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean
Well,
it's kind of tough with NBA is winding down, so it's kind of tough. But it is what it is. I'll find some stuff for you guys.
well, we are 100 days out from the NFL first game for the NFL, so I'm excited about that. I forgot who's playing, but we're almost there.
Bills. I think Bills and Rams. Yeah, 100 days from today. That's pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully my Lions can do something, but probably not.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen this year. All right. Well, yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay. All right, Elena, take us out.
Well, let's do a 100-day countdown. So make sure you log and like and follow Dresses and Salted Pretzels on Instagram. We are going to put some polls up from the show tonight. I think by my count, I've got at least 3 polls to put up, and we will be talking about those at next week's show. Make sure you please subscribe to Sports Life Talk on YouTube and follow Sports Life Talk on Instagram. And do not forget, speaking of real gangstas, the OGs of Sports Life Talk, our parent company, are on tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central on YouTube, the same channel that we're on. So make sure you check out that show. It's always a good time. And then don't forget to subscribe to ETOF21 Sports on YouTube, and then also follow on Instagram and follow Mizz El Paso on Instagram because Friday night there's going to be some great content.
I cannot wait.
Yes. Adios.
Ciao. Thank you.
Thank you.